Hey, welcome to Night Facts. This is about a successful revolution in our future life, a man with guts, and in my point of view he is a superhuman, who wants to change our world. Let's start our video. Here, I'm talking about Neuralink, which will change our lifestyle, which makes us superhuman. Neuralink is a technology that can help humans interact with machines using their brains. The company will surgically implant a chip into the skull and connect it to the brain. Elon Musk's ambitious project of connecting the human brain to the internet to help control machines is almost at the stage of being released for commercial use. More prominently known as Neuralink, the company will disclose more updates about the project on the 28th of August, which will give us an insight on when we can expect the technology to roll out and some more news on how it will be used. Since Musk hasn't officially confirmed a release date for Neuralink, I am sure many of you are curious about what it is and how it will change the way humans will interact with machines. Not only that, Neuralink could push forward studies in fields of neuroanatomy and neuroscience by years. So let's take a look at what Neuralink is all about. What is Neuralink? Neuralink is a device that will be surgically implanted into your brain, and with it, you'll be able to communicate with machines and even control them. It will also help study the electrical signals in the brain and arrive at solutions that can help cure various medical problems. How the data transfer will take place on Neuralink. The company was founded in 2016 and has been working in developing this technology ever since. According to Elon Musk, the team is optimistic of introducing the technology by the end of 2020, although human trials have not yet started. With Neuralink, a chipset, called N1 chipset, will be installed in your skull, which is 8 mm in diameter and has multiple wires housing electrodes and insulation for the wires. The size of a Neuralink link chip compared to the little finger of the hand. These wires will be surgically placed inside your brain using a robot. As per the company, the wire is as thick as the neurons in your brain and thinner than a strand of hair at 100 micrometers. To compare, imagine the diameter of your hair, and then divide that diameter by 10. You can place more than one device inside your skull. Max Hodak, the president of Neuralink, says that you can place more than one device to target different sections of your brain. How does Neuralink work? Have you seen the Hollywood action film, Flick the Matrix? Remember the scene where Neo learns martial arts just by loading a computer program into his brain? Neuralink might not be able to teach you martial arts, but it will be able to send and receive electrical signals through your brain to control machines. Right now, the company has said that you will be able to control basic devices like your smartphone, computer, and maybe even type using thoughts. The sensor will be inside a casing that houses the wires and insulation for the module. In order to understand how Neuralink works, you must understand that your brain sends information to different parts of your body using neurons. These neurons in your brain connect with each other to form a large network and communicate using chemical signals called neurotransmitters. This reaction generates an electric field, and you can record these reactions by placing electrodes nearby. These electrodes can then understand the electrical signal in your brain and translate them into an algorithm that a machine can read. This way Neuralink will be able to read what you are thinking and find a way for you to talk to machines without even opening your mouth. So no more calling out OK Google or Alexa. The goal of the N1 chip is to record and stimulate electrical spikes inside your brain. You will also be able to learn different skills using a dedicated app. The company will provide a dedicated app to learn skills. At the moment it is not clear whether Bluetooth or some other form of technology will be used to relay the data, but it is certain that process is going to be wireless. And, Elon Musk reveals brain hacking plans. Gertrude was one of 3 pigs in pens that took part in Friday's webcast demo. She took a while to get going, but when she ate and sniffed straw, the activity showed up on a graph tracking her neural activity. She then mostly ignored all the attention around her. The processor in her brain sends wireless signals, indicating neural activity in her snout when looking for food. Video caption: Meet the man who inspired Robert Downey Jr.'s take on Iron Man. Mr. Musk said the original Neuralink device, revealed just over a year ago, had been simplified and made smaller. It actually fits quite nicely in your skull. It could be under your hair and you wouldn't know. Founded in 2016, Neuralink has worked hard to recruit scientists, something Mr. Musk was still advertising for on Twitter last month and which he said was the purpose of Friday's demo. Image caption: Getting the human brain to communicate with machines is an ambitious goal. The device the company is developing consists of a tiny probe containing more than 3,000 electrodes attached to flexible threads thinner than a human hair, which can monitor the activity of 1,000 brain neurons. Ahead of the webcast, Ari Benjamin, at the University of Pennsylvania's coding lab, had told BBC News the real stumbling block for the technology could be the sheer complexity of the human brain. Once they have the recordings, Neuralink will need to decode them and will someday hit the barrier that is our lack of basic understanding of how the brain works, no matter how many neurons they record from. Decoding goals and movement plans is hard when you don't understand the neural code in which those things are communicated. I think the data's coming very soon, to become a superhuman. Okay, this is today's Night Facts. Please support us and subscribe our channel, like it, share it, and also suggest us for next video content in comments. Okay, bye, let's meet in our next video.